Aloha everyone. So I just received my official Maui County ballot in the mail, so I figured I'd share a quick video reminding everyone of the importance of this election on Maui's future. And I'll share a few helpful resources to help Maui residents make their own informed decisions. Now, this might sound somewhat dramatic, but I think that this upcoming election might be the most important election ever for the people of Maui. And I'm not talking about the presidential election, which of course grabs all the headlines. I'm talking about the fact that on this year's ballot, we're going to be electing our Maui County Council. Now, I'll admit that in the past, I haven't paid a whole lot of attention to local Maui politics. But this year, with everything that's happened on Maui, we know that we have some very difficult decisions ahead of us that will shape not only how Lahaina is rebuilt, but also how all of Maui recovers from the fires of 2023 and the economic slowdown that has followed. The County Council is the legislative and policy-making body of the Maui County government. So the people of Maui need to make sure that we're electing wise leaders into these positions. Now, I'm not going to tell you who to vote for, but I will ask that everyone that does vote does their homework on the candidates and the policies. Don't just listen to some guy like me on YouTube, but also don't just listen to a group of people in matching t-shirts and a microphone. Make your own decisions based on what you believe is truly best for all of Maui. Now, I'll share links in the description below to a couple of resources that I found very helpful when I was doing my own research. One of them is a recent Civil Beat article that interviewed all of the candidates and asked them all the same questions, including whether or not they support the shutdown of short-term rentals that's been proposed by the mayor. And to be clear, it will be this council that we're electing on this ballot that will vote on whether or not to pass that proposal. Now, I personally think the most important issue we're facing on the island right now is determining the best path forward to creating affordable housing that allows people who live on Maui now to stay on Maui without having to work endless hours at multiple jobs. Look, of course, I'm biased because I'm now a business owner, a property owner, and a real estate broker here on Maui. But I've also been a renter, and I've had to work several jobs in the past too, just to scrape by. So I really can see both sides of this, and I truly believe that the solution to our housing shortage is to cut out the red tape and the restrictive policies that slow down and even prevent developers from building new affordable housing. And until we can develop sustainable alternatives, we need to continue to support our existing small businesses. And this includes the short-term rentals that drive our economy and generate tax revenue that we should be using to fund the building of more affordable workforce housing. I think we need leaders that understand that. So I'm also going to share in the description below a list of the council candidates that most people would consider to be business friendly. And most of them, not all of them, but most of them have been endorsed by both the Maui Chamber of Commerce and the Realtors Association of Maui. Like I said, don't just take my word for it. Do your own research and make up your own mind. Just know that this is probably our best opportunity as Maui residents to vote on how Maui's future will be shaped moving forward. And by the way, it's important to know that you can submit your vote for council members of all 9 districts, no matter which district you live in at the time of election. Now, all this being said, regardless of how this plays out, Maui will remain one of the most beautiful places on planet Earth, and it will always be a very desirable place to live in, and therefore an expensive place to live too. But I personally consider myself lucky to call Maui home, no matter what the cost of living or the politics are. So please share this video with anyone else you know that's a voting Maui resident so they can also make an informed decision, and subscribe for more updates. I hope to see you all in the next one. Aloha.